everyone, Dana here with Stella House Films. I make beautiful wedding films and creative commercials.
And this is Yusuf Chowdery, the founder of Online Business Owners, and I do digital marketing.
So we're hanging out today and we thought what better way to make a video for you guys than by incorporating both of our special talents and gifts to give you the best information possible.
Absolutely.
And so I do commercials for websites and for television, and Yusuf utilizes, well, so far he hasn't utilized any of my commercials, but he would take a commercial that I would make for a customer and then optimize it, and we're going to go over that process.
Yes, because sometimes in the hood they call me the OG, which stands for the optimization guy. I like to optimize things. So yeah, but then
he's so funny.
Yeah, but then how do you make these videos? Like, why these videos so important for businesses?
Oh, okay. Well, recently I've had clients come to me saying, "Hey, my web guy told me I need a video. I don't know where to start. What do I do?" I'm like, "Oh, let me help you out with that." And so basically, they don't come to me without any information. They know who their customer is, like. You know, their customer is, let's say, 20 to 35, female, white, and Hispanic. Let's say that that's their target customer. That's who they're trying to target, right? So we develop a commercial for that target audience.
Correct. And the commercial will have the precise and concise messages that talks to their audience. So what happened, and this is very important in your website, the first thing when your customer land on the website, typically what they see traditionally, like maybe a slider or some sort of gibberish bunch of text, and a lot of people get turned off from that. Yeah. But when you have a video that can explain within 30 seconds to 60 seconds about the benefit of your service and what you can do, and you can basically have you introducing the business plus testimonials, everything in like 60 seconds or 30 seconds, and it's just quick, right? Because we have a short attention span when it comes to the internet, right? So when they see the video, they can connect with you easily. They can build a relationship because the way you speak, the way you talk. So the establishment of trust is happening because of just the video on the website.
Right. I want to know who I'm hiring. When I go, let's say I want to get a custom pair of boots made. I want to watch their video and I want to purchase from that manufacturer specifically because I like them and what they're behind. At least that's what I've most recently been, researching, like where I want to get some custom boots made. And I'm going to get them made from a certain company because I like their video and I like what they're about. So for a business like mine, I have a video on my webpage so that you get to know me, who I am, so that you can trust me and want to hire me and want to work with me. It's better to actually see who you're hiring and get to know them on a one-on-one basis, which is what video does, than just hiring someone out of the blue. At least for me, I want to know who I'm hiring.
Absolutely. So what happens once they see your video from the website, and that video itself will basically be used to produce some sort of call to action. So somebody watched the video, and at the end of the video, there's a call to action, like, call us today, or book an appointment, or give us your name and email so we can offer you this amazing video or some sort of great offer. So there's a call to action. And the interesting part is anybody that visits the website and you have a video up front, the majority of those visitors will click on the video. So some sort of action is happening. And now you get the opportunity of using that one video to have a proper call to action for conversion, right? Converting those visitors into like a customers. You can also learn how to do those videos as a content, basically as a way of producing your content through videos, because that's what most people like.
Well, people that go to websites that have videos stay on a web page 80% longer than if there's no video. So it helps with being able to see other, like if someone's staying on your web page 80% longer because you have a video, they're watching that video and they're reading the other stuff on that page and they're going to the other pages.
Absolutely. And you can also install 2 free software or system from Google. One is called Google Analytics and the Google Search Console. So the Google Analytics will tell you how many minutes they're spending on each page of your website, where they're coming from, what browsers they're using, what devices they're coming from. So it will give you some ideas to understand people are staying, they're watching, and then going to different pages. And based on those information, now you can go back and start putting more content and figuring out what you can change to basically make your client or your customer stay on the website.
So let's say we're producing your video and we're targeting the audience that you want to target. where, you know, we scout locations, we get models or talent, and we produce your video, and it's done exactly the way that you want it done. Then we hand it over to Yusuf. They upload it to YouTube probably, or
Yes.
well, I do that as well, but you probably want to host it on your own website for your company.
Right.
And then they upload it they place it onto the
Website.
on the website. It should be on the front page.
Yes.
So people like when you go to a front page, it should be where you can see it right away, not where you have to scroll down to see the video.
I'm glad you mentioned that because it has to be visible on the top, not on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because again, I mean, the first thing they'll see is the front page. So you got to make sure that you utilize that front page right away, either with the video or some sort of message. But of course, the video, they're going to make you click on it. And what we usually do, we try to optimize the video to make sure that the traffic that you're getting on the website doesn't just come from the website itself, but it can come from YouTube or any other video sites. So we do take that video and submit it to other video channels like, you know, Blip TV, Daily Motion, Meta Cafe, because we want the traffic of your video and an exposure of your business coming from other video channels back to your website.
And then the other thing that I do is I also make a video that is the same video that you would have on your website, the size for Instagram, so that you can upload it, because on Instagram it has to be a certain format and a certain size. So you upload it to Instagram as like a teaser of your commercial, and then on your homepage for Instagram, where you can put a link, you would put the link to your website, or you would put the link to that video on YouTube so that someone can watch the full, because you don't want to post the whole thing on Instagram. You want to get enough interest where people follow the link.
Yeah.
So then they would follow a link to your website or to your YouTube based on that.
And there is an awesome tip, because now you're getting in traffic from Instagram back to your website. Even if you have a Facebook page, make sure you actually upload that video in your Facebook business page and pin it. What I mean by pin it, that means anybody join your page, that's the first thing they're going to see is that the intro video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the other thing about video is let's say you have $3,000 or $2,000 to $5,000 to make a video for marketing for your business. You have this like set aside amount of money to market your business. You could spend that amount of money on a one-time magazine ad or a one-time newspaper ad or flyers or marketing you send out in the mail, and that's done and over with one time. You print it and it's done. But with video, the amount of times that you can use that, the life expectancy of a video is just endless. You could use the same video for a decade. You probably don't want to do that. You want to probably like make a new video every couple of years.
Right.
But just think of all those hits that you can get from that amount of money versus the one-time magazine ad.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'll look in a bridal magazine or how many times have you gone to look at a business based on a magazine ad?
I don't think we do this nowadays.
I look at magazines for the pictures of the brides, like to look at the dresses, but I don't really look at them for to find a business.
Yeah.
So
the thing with the magazine, you cannot track it. But with the internet or with the website, with the videos, you can actually, there's a tools out there that can actually tell you where the call came from, where the traffic came from. And we do that kind of stuff. We can tell you that if you send an email, okay, you got this many visits from the email, this many visits from the Facebook, this many visits from YouTube, because we have those tracking system. So you can actually see where your audience is coming from, which is amazing, because when you find that you have a different audience from different county or different city, from different zip code, guess what? Now you can target those audience.
And then as well, video does the marketing for you to some degree. If you make a really cool video that people want to watch, people are going to share it. They're going to send it on a YouTube link on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, but they're also going to email it to friends and show it to people. It's its own promotion, its own marketing based on how entertaining your video is. Basically.
Here's another point, and I'm glad you mentioned this, because think of making your own video is like having your own TV commercial without spending millions of dollars. You have the access to do on your own within your budget, and you can have it and you own it and you can put it anywhere you want. So you have a full control versus when you do it with the so-called local TV station or big TV station, because that's going to cost you a lot of money. Does that make sense? When it comes to the internet, because everyone is in the internet, everyone check the internet through their mobile device. That's what that's the direction that we all go into. So you need to be present in those areas as well.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. You've been Yusufied.
You've been Yusufied approved. And I approve of this message.
I don't have the same catchphrase.
Right.
You've been Daynified. No.
Daynified. It works.
Not really.
It's just, yeah, you've been Daynified. With Sandra, you've been Daynified.
Stellhouse Film signing out. And
Thank you.
Yusuf Chowdery.
OnlineBusinessOwners.org.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and like this video and share it.
Yeah, share it. Share it or I'm going to get you.
Okay. Bye.